What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. It's time for the weekend wrap-up show. Obviously, no Arsenal game is going to be in this one because obviously we play tonight. I'm going to be going to the Emirates after I've done this, so let's get straight into this one right now. Obviously, this video is sponsored by BetBall, so hit the link in the description. But yeah, let's get straight into this one. Obviously, the weekend started off in West London, Stamford Bridge. Chelsea entertained United, and if you looked at the game before and looked at the run of form of both teams, you would have thought easy win for Chelsea, you understand? But it wasn't an easy win for Chelsea. It was a 2-2. But at the start of the game, Chelsea did start well. They got the goal, Rudiger. But then they just kind of slowed the game down, was just more playing keep ball, you understand? They wasn't really penetrating United, you understand? And then second half, United came out, different team, made it 2-1. Fully thought they were going to get the win. Martial FC, as the Man United fans call it, you understand? He got both goals. But then, with the last kick of the game, Luiz has headed it. A mad header, blood. Lick off the post. Rudiger's gone for the rebound. Great save from De Gea. But then Barkley was there. He's tucked it away, 2-2. And then that caused the madness, you understand? That caused the melee. That caused, like, the biggest thing of the weekend, blood, you understand? Obviously, one of Sarri's coaches got a bit excited, you understand? When them man that scored, he got hella excited. And he's blown past Mourinho and he's given Mourinho the fist. And then when he's coming back again, he's giving Mourinho another fist. And then Mourinho lost it, blood, you understand? He fucking lost it. He jumped up, was ready to swing. I see a picture of Rojo behind him. Rojo's looking at him like, yo, boss, are we going to match up the shoot? Like, you understand? And I'll be the first to say it, blood. Mourinho's a prick, but you can't blame him for that, you understand? Like, yeah, people will say he shushed the Liverpool fans and in the League Cup final, and when Gerrard slipped, and Torres got that goal, he ran down the touchline at Anfield, and obviously he famously ran down the touchline at Old Trafford. But he's never gone in a opposition manager's face and, you understand, taunted them like that. And for me, that was a disrespect, and I totally understand where Mourinho's coming from. And I'm glad that they've both apologised, they've moved on, they've put it under the carpet, and they could just move on now, you get me? But that was the major talking point of the weekend still. And they were going to go into a game where there was no fucking talking point. It was absolutely fucking dead. Absolutely dead. I don't even know how this show got highlights on Match of the Day, but you understand? I'm talking about Bournemouth, Southampton. It was a dire 0-0. Absolute dead, bruv. I think Southampton are in big trouble. I think they're in a relegation battle this year, fam. You understand? And there was a big relegation battle game involving two relegation candidates, Cardiff and Fulham. Now, Fulham have got a serious attack, blood. You understand? Serious attack, but your defence is absolutely shit, blood. You understand? And I have to be real, fam. Callum Chambers, like, I don't want this brother back at Arsenal. You understand? Like, if we lose him I don't know how this brother got a new contract, because he's absolutely shit, blood. Like, he was getting teared the fuck apart, blood. Like, he was getting ripped up, fam. Like, even my brother Jack, GRM, if you follow his Insta, my man sending for fucking Chambers, making diss tracks about the you. Like, you got the Fulham fan base. You're turning them, man. They're mad, blood. You understand? But it was a big win for Cardiff. Their first win since coming back again in the Premier League. But I still think you, man, they're in trouble, blood. You understand? I have to be real. I still think you're in trouble. Then we go to a team that is clearly not in trouble. Man City. They battered Burnley 5-0. Goal of the weekend probably going to Mahrez. Beautiful finish on his left foot. Shame he couldn't do that 2 weeks ago at Anfield when he sent the ball from fucking Liverpool to Manchester with no fucking tom-tom. Nothing needed. No navigation system needed. But he showed up in this game, and for me, Mahrez bossed the whole game. Think he was man of the match. That dodgy goal though, blood. The Bernardo Silva goal that made it 2-0. Like, the ball was out of play. Silva was offside. The linesman literally went to sleep, like, you understand? Literally went to sleep, and City got away with one there. Joe Hart was moaning after. I don't think he would have had an effect on the game. City would have still won. Might not have won by that much of that, like, big scoreline, but they still would have won, innit? You understand? So City move on. City are rocking. Then we move to Newcastle, who are just flopping, fam. You understand? And these men are dropping, blood. They lost 1-0 to Brighton. Brighton's first win away from home for God knows since when, blood. These men are terrible away from home, you understand? Newcastle, fam. You man are in big trouble, blood. You understand? I know if you lot watch the Bias show, then you see how Robbie gets onto you, man, and I kind of see why he's getting onto you, man, now still, because you ain't got a hope, fam. You understand? You have not got a hope, lad. And I can see Rafa walking because Ashley's not the kind of guy to go dip in his pocket and try and invest in something in January and keep you, man, up. You, man, are in serious problems, blood. All I can say is pray, fam. You understand? Simple as pray. Then we go to East London, London derby, West Ham against Tottenham. Now, West Ham normally do well against Tottenham, you understand? And this game they didn't. 1-0 victory for Tottenham. Lamella with another goal, you understand? Decent goal, not going to lie. But man of the match was probably Lloris. This guy was making hella saves, blood, you understand? You know them, man, they love points. Points on his license from the driving thing, from the drink driving thing, you understand? And he was not drunk this week. He was not drunk, blood. He was sober as a nun, fam, you understand? Making hella saves. Him and Arnautovic went one-on-one a few times. Lloris got the better of him. Unfortunately, Tottenham move on. Then we move to the Midlands. I can't remember if it's the East or the West. I know you lot put it in the comments. I'm sorry. But we're going to the Midlands. Wolves, a team that I've been bigging up through the whole season, played Watford, and Watford beat them 2-0. And if you watch the weekend fixture preview, you would have seen that I said that I think this came at I think the international break came at the wrong time for Wolves. They was on great form, given everyone they play hella corn. I thought it personally would have been a draw. I thought they would have got a point from the game, but Watford went down there with their game plan, executed it. No Deeney, no Gray starting, and they still got the win, blood. You understand? Great win for Watford. They move on. Then we go to Yorkshire. Obviously, Huddersfield, they took on Liverpool. Now, this was a dead game as well, blood. You understand? This was a dead game as well. The only thing that popped off was when Salah got a goal and Huddersfield hit the post and they got a goal disallowed. Rightly disallowed. Literally an inch offside, fam. You understand? Very good decision from the linesman. But Huddersfield, you man are fucked, blood. You understand? Salah got himself a goal, like I said. I think it's his first one in 5 games and his first goal away from home this season. I already said this brother's not a one-season wonder, innit? I think this brother's cold, and I think now he's going to get his goal-scoring form back. Liverpool keep it moving. And then the last game we're going to talk about this weekend is obviously Everton, who took on Palace in the Super Sunday. Now, Pickford made another penalty save. You understand? This guy and penalty saves, blood. He's on bits, fam. You understand? Only if Czech could do the same as him when Czech was in goal for us. You understand? Hopefully, Lennon will be number 1 now. But Everton looking really good. Shout out Marco Silva. He made 2 changes and both changes made their effect. Calvert-Lewin came on, got the first goal. Czech Tosin got the second. Everton looking really good, blood. Looking like they can push for maybe a Europa League spot. You understand? Maybe they can battle United for one. You know them way there. But yeah, man. That was the weekend wrap-up show. You lot let me know your thoughts on the weekend's footballs, what happened, the incidents and whatnot. Start at 11 show, that's all going to drop today. Vlog, review, all that will land, you understand? So you lot already know. Subscribe to TroopzTV. I'm out.